Your wife is right when she says you give your career the best of you and your family gets what's left over. She's not being unfair, she's being accurate. And the worst part, you know it too. You just don't know how to fix it without blowing up everything you've built. This video is for the executive dad who's winning everywhere except the place that actually matters. If that's you, stay with me. What I'm about to share transformed how I show up at home, build stronger connections with my kids, and here's the part that might surprise you, made me better at my job. Here's what we're going to cover. Why you're always behind even though you work harder than anyone you know. The 3 systems that gave me back 10 hours a week and how they helped me walk through my front door and actually be there. Hi, my name is Tobi and I'm a CEO of a company with around 100 people working here and I have 7 kids. And 2 years ago, I was burning out slowly, despite having studied every system, every framework, every productivity hack you have ever heard of. So this isn't another time management video. This is about engineering a life where you don't have to choose between being great at work and being present at home. Let me tell you what my life looked like 2 years ago. On paper, I was crushing it. CEO of a social care organization, dad to 6 kids at the time, now it's 7. I'd run ultramarathons, doubled the 4x4x48 Goggins challenge. I had the morning routine, the evening shutdown, all of it. And I was drowning. Not because I lacked discipline. The problem was that the systems I had built were designed for a simpler life. Fewer kids, fewer responsibilities, and a company that didn't need me steering it through a growth phase. A body that wasn't nearing 40. My life had scaled, my operating system hadn't. And I didn't notice it until everything started cracking. I'd finish work mentally scattered, walk into family time still processing emails in my head, and wonder why I couldn't be fully there. I'd be short with my wife, impatient over nothing when she deserved better. And the guilt from that made me even less present. I gained 20 pounds in 6 months without noticing. Not because I stopped training, because stress was leaking into everything. And here's what really got to me. I was always present with my kids. That was a non-negotiable. But when the work pressure hit hardest, I couldn't give them the extra. The spontaneous moments, the unhurried time, the presence beyond just being there. That's the cost of running your life on an outdated operating system. You don't fail dramatically, you erode slowly. Every productivity guru, every morning routine video, every how to be more present article, they're written for someone with 1 or 2 kids and a middle-managed job, not for the executive dad with actual complexity. You're not failing because you lack willpower. You're failing because you're trying to run a Fortune 500 life on a startup operating system. And here's the trap. The more successful you get, the worse this problem becomes. Over those 9 months, I wasn't collapsing. I was eroding, slowly, invisibly, still performing, still showing up, still holding it together, but losing the margin that makes presence possible. So what I'm about to share isn't advice, it's architecture. 3 systems I rebuilt from scratch after everything fell apart. They gave me back 10 plus hours a week, and more importantly, they gave me back my precious family time. First system is what I call the weekly ops ritual. It takes 40 minutes on a Sunday evening and it will transform your Monday mornings from chaos to clarity. Here's how it works. 4 10-minute blocks. Block number 1 is the rear view. You look at the week that just ended. Not to judge yourself, but to learn what worked, what didn't, where did you lose the plot. Block number 2, the big 3. You identify the 3 things that actually matter this week. Not 15 priorities, not a massive to-do list. 3 things. If you nail these, the week is a win. Block number 3, the conflict scan. You look at your calendar and your wife's calendar side by side. Where are the collisions? Where are you double booked between work and family? You spot them before they become fights. Block number 4, the block. You actually schedule your big 3 and your family commitments. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist. And this ritual takes less time than scrolling your phone on a Sunday night. And it's the difference between reacting to your week and owning it. The second system saved my evenings. I call it the transition ritual. Here's the problem. You don't have a work-life balance issue, you have a transition issue. You leave the office or close the laptop, but your brain doesn't come with you. The transition ritual is a 10 to 15 minute buffer between CEO mode and dad mode. And here's the structure. First is a physical reset. Get out of your work clothes, splash cold water on your face, do 20 push-ups, something that signals to your nervous system you were switching modes. Second is the mental dump. Write down everything still swirling in your head, every open loop, every unfinished task, every worry. Get it out of your brain and onto paper. It'll be there tomorrow, and you don't need to carry it into dinner. 3 is the identity shift. This sounds woo-woo, but it's the most important part. Before you walk through that door, ask yourself, who do I want to be for the next 3 hours? Not what do I need to do, but who do I want to be? I do this in the car or walking home. Sometimes I just sit and wait for 5 minutes. My kids don't need the CEO, they need dad. And dad shows up when I consciously choose to shift. The third system is called micro-ops, and it's based on a truth that took me years to accept. Big goals don't move the needle, small daily actions do. You don't get in shape by setting a goal to lose 20 pounds. You get in shape by doing 10 push-ups before you shower every single day until it's automatic. Micro-ops are the 1 to 3 tiny actions tied to your big 3 for the week. They take less than 50 minutes total, and you track them. For example, if one of your big 3 is reconnect with my daughter, your micro-op might be ask her one real question at dinner and actually listen to the answer. That's it. That's the rep. Compound these over 90 days and you will be shocked at the transformation. Not because any single action was dramatic, but because you showed up consistently in ways that actually matter. And I want to be direct with you about something. Your kids won't be 7 forever. They won't be 12 forever. The window where they want your attention, where they're running to the door when you get home, that window is closing. And you don't get a notification when it's happening. Your life has outgrown your systems, and until you rebuild them, you'll keep spinning. Working harder, feeling worse, watching time slip through your fingers. If this resonates with you, here's what I want you to do. Option 1. I've built a free 6-part course that walks you through these exact systems in detail. It's called the Hybrid Dad Engine mini course. It's designed specifically for high-performing dads who want to optimize their lives without falling apart. It takes about an hour in total, and link is in the description. Option number 2, if you want clarity faster, I work with dads in a one-to-one capacity as well as in groups. If that's of interest to you and you want to explore what that looks like, I'm opening a few spots for what I call a hybrid dad audit. It's a 45-minute call where we diagnose exactly where your systems are breaking down and build a custom roadmap to fix them. It's not a pitch, it's not pressure, just a conversation between 2 dads who take it seriously. The same strategic thinking that makes you effective at work can make you extraordinary at home. You just need to apply it. You've built companies, you've led teams, you've solved problems that would break most people. This is the same work. It just matters more. Please subscribe, and if this resonated with you and you know another dad who might enjoy this video, please share it with them, and I'll see you at the next one.